Heary, heary, heary.
What are we...
Sheila has called together a video meeting. Come one, come all, come hither. Heary. I don't know what this meeting is. I have no idea what we're doing in this video. So she just said, let's get the camera out. So we're going to do a video. I'm really excited about this, and you should be too. So, welcome to our channel, Switch It Up, and that's what we're doing today. Sheila's got some important announcements.
Just roll the intro.
Just roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
I feel like we haven't been on the sofa for a while, for sofa time.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Some of our videos, you see us sitting here. This is known as a talking head video. It's one of Todd's most loved videos that we do.
You know what else starts with an S? Like sofa?
I don't know.
Shave. When was the last time you shaved?
Why are we going there? This is called RV life. I don't think there's very many men out there shaving every day when they're on the road.
You're unique and special. You should continue to be unique and special.
Yes, I hear what you're saying. I'm saying that I should shave. I'm going to hold on to this bottle, and there's no table for me to tap and hit like when we're doing lives. If you're new to our channel, welcome. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into, and that's okay. You can watch a lot of our other videos to understand who we are and how we got to this point.
Yes, welcome aboard.
Welcome
to the crazy train.
Yes. So today you get a talking head video because we're in this wonderful place called Glacier National Park, and we're getting ready to go do some amazing things that we're going to bring to you. But Sheila has called together a meeting of the minds of mine and hers and all of yours, and I cannot wait. We have not discussed what this video really is about. She kind of said some stuff, and then that's it.
I said some stuff, and I'm not sure you listened.
Well, that's a man trait.
I don't think that that's fair. I don't think all men do that.
Okay, 90%.
Is it, will you have to have snacks or drinks when we do a video?
I have to have they will all go crazy if I don't have something in my hands doing, because then I'll make do a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing.
I hope you can edit all of this out.
I can.
Okay, good.
But I won't. All right. Why are we meeting? Why are we joining together in this meeting?
Well, so sometimes there's comments that come across and it just kind of resonates with me. And it's been, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, and it just sticks in the back of my head, and I just keep thinking about it, I keep processing, I keep thinking about it, and I'm like,
That's a woman trait.
I don't think that that's fair either.
That
you sure
is
like
true.
to stereotype things.
Well, I hate to say it, a lot of women partake in that.
What is up with you and your weird words? What is partake in what? Partake in... That doesn't even go with
I'm sorry, I don't know why these words pop out of my mouth. But anyway.
Go with that
I'm
sentence.
sorry, I have already derailed you.
Imagine that. So there's a comment, and sometimes when a comment just kind of keeps resonating with me and I keep processing, I keep thinking about it, then I just kind of feel like, you know what, that's probably something we should talk about. And so here's the comment.
Thank you, because I have no idea.
Do you even know what the comment was?
No, I have no clue.
Because they don't resonate with you, you just kind of shoop over them?
That's not true.
Oh.
I appreciate a lot of the comments. And
I appreciate all.
Speaking of that, if you haven't, you should subscribe, like, hit the little bell notification for when our videos come up, and share, do all the things, and leave a comment.
Yes. But here's the thing that I like about comments is because comments tell us something that you're processing or you're thinking, and then we can just, it's kind of our way of getting to know each other.
Yes.
Right? So the comment was this, that, and it's been said in kind of 2 or 3 different formats from other people as well, but it's like a lot of people would like to do what we're doing,
Oh,
be out on the road.
Okay.
In an RV.
Okay.
Traveling, seeing the United States or
Okay.
Canada, wherever they live.
I'm following you.
But what they said is that they lack the resources to do that. And so I wanted to just kind of talk about Switch It Up and what it's all about, because
we take it for granted, because we talk about it all the time when we're dreaming and...
Well, we do, and so I think it's just a part of us sharing. One, I don't think that any RV channel that you out there are watching would say, oh yes, absolutely, sell everything and hit the road. I think that that'd be irresponsible, because we don't know what people's resources are. We don't know what they have, and the debt that they have and their life circumstances. So
Right.
I don't think there's any channel saying, oh, absolutely, come follow us and do what we're doing.
You would be insane if you followed us.
I feel like you just insulted our crew.
Don't
they
worry.
do follow
Wait till you
us.
see the comments.
Anyway, back to the
Yes.
conversation. So I think, to me, the heart behind Switch It Up isn't just about RV life. It's not just about, right now that's what we are doing. We are traveling in an RV, but Switch is an acronym for a different way of life. It's a lifestyle that we're trying to it's just things in our years of living that we said, these are some traits that we think would be great for people to hang on to.
And a lot of it's probably come from our failures as well.
Oh dear, we have a really long list of those.
Because her husband is an entrepreneur and has tried and drug her into many things that have failed miserably. So that is true.
That is true.
That is a true statement.
But that's one of the things I love about you, is that you are adventurous until it comes to some of the things we do out there.
Yes, I don't like some of them. Like grizzly bears, you shouldn't have to see
Tree crabs.
Look, don't go there.
Okay, I'm just saying. I think what people are missing if you're watching Switch It Up is we're not saying, hey, just jump in an RV and go travel the United States. We're saying, hey, here's an acronym that we would love for you just to switch up even if it's just one thing in your life. So I thought maybe it'd be
This is
cool.
good. I like where you're going with this. This is really good. I'm glad we didn't really talk about this.
This is me holding my tongue. I'm holding my tongue. Hold on.
We didn't really go over this. This is, you kind of...
A lot of my girlfriends, when they first get married, the thing that I taught them is that your teeth are there to clench your tongue.
Oh, see? The light went out.
So when they get married, I say your teeth are there to clench your tongue, because we've got to learn how to just not say everything we're thinking. I do have a broken filter.
Yes, sometimes.
Yes. But maybe it's the 25 years of entrepreneurism that has caused my filter to be broken.
Yes, let's go back.
Oh, look at
Let's
you.
like round that clock back.
Todd wants to go back to the point.
So let's talk about the SWITCH acronym.
Okay.
And how did we come up with it originally? It was like we were talking, but something is going on with our light. Spookiness is happening.
Are you going to push your button again?
This never happens, like ever.
So we were talking about, you, basically, when we were sitting, you said, well, hey, why don't we just switch things up and do something different? When you start coming up with a name for your channel or what you're thinking, because you said, let's start a YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But then we just started talking about the dream and the idea about what Switch It Up would look like and what it meant. And so the more I processed it, the more I pondered it, the more I was like, hey, what do you think about these?
Yeah, it went into things that we talk about. Something is really weird happening.
Obviously, we're not supposed to have this conversation.
I am going to leave the light just alone, because that has never happened.
Well, now it looks weird on the camera, does it not?
Yeah, they can deal with it.
Sorry. You just have to deal with it.
SWITCH acronym.
Uh-huh.
It worked really well from things that we have said in the past. And things that, I don't know, dreams and hopes and things that we had kind of planned out. And then it all kind of came together when you started playing around with what that would mean in Switch.
Right. I think that it's part of our many years of failures and successes and different things. So let's just talk about the S for a second, because this one is near and dear to my heart. Because
Give me an S!
It's the one that I stink at the most, and maybe that's why it means a lot to me. And S just stands for seize the moment. And I have been, and I am, just a person that always wonders what's next, and what should we do next, and what about that, and what if this, and just constantly moving down to the next thing. And I really look back now, and when I talk to women that have little kids, I think sometimes we just always want to get to the next stage of their life, but we forget in the moment to just really enjoy, it's easy to enjoy the baby cuddles, but you're ready for them to sleep through the night. Well then, there's always just that you want the next thing, and we just need to slow down and just seize the moment that we're in and not worry about the next. And that is really a struggle for me. Like even today, we're in this beautiful national park and walking. I'm trying to just enjoy that moment. But then my brain is thinking about, what about this? And what about 6 months from now? And what about a year from now? And what are we going to do? And it's like, stop. Just be in the moment.
In the beauty.
Yeah, you seize the moment much better than I do. It's just the difference in us. So I guess the whole point is just stop thinking about always what is next and just focus on what's in front of you. Okay. W. With no regret. Mm-hmm. You want to take that one?
Well, the with no regret is a lot of times what is going on today?
What happened now?
Battery's dying. Ooh, something weird's happening. And we're back. W, with no regrets. A lot of times I think this is probably one of the biggest ones, is because a lot of times regret is the one thing that when you look back on your life, that is the one thing that everyone talks about. They regret that they didn't do this, or they regret that they didn't take the time to hang out with the people they loved more, or to build more memories. It's not about, I regret that I didn't buy this specific car, or I regret I didn't own this specific house. The regret comes from the people that you loved and wanted to hang around with and you didn't. That is regret. And I think when the switch out, the whole thing with Switch, with no regret, you have to seize the moment you're sitting in, have no regrets that you're sitting there, and not have to think of, oh, I should be doing this, or I need to get back a day early because I need to do this conference call or something. I think they go hand in hand, because at the end of your life, when you look back at it, you're going to be happy that you actually did take the time.
Yes. So,
welcome to RV life.
Yes, we can hear our neighbors. I think one of the things that is very haunting for me is the fact that my dad asked us to go on a helicopter trip to the Grand Canyon for his birthday in September. And for various work reasons and just other financial things, we're just like, I just don't think we can swing that right now. And that was the last trip that he took. And I really have regret about that. It's like, wow, we should, because you just don't know. And so I wish that we would have gone. And there's many things I look back and think, I wish we would have done that.
Wish we would have taken time to go to national parks with the kids. We were just talking about that 2 days ago. It was like, why didn't we take the kids to these national parks? It would have been cheap. Like, we could have tent camped. We could have done that, but yet we didn't.
We didn't, because we look back and we were in that phase of our life where we were building a business. You were building a business, and summer was our booming time. And now we look back and think, well, dang, I mean, businesses come and go, and we missed that.
So those small things that you go do doesn't mean sell everything. Doesn't mean do that. It means take the time with no regret, load the family up, and go somewhere. Please just do that. You won't ever, there will be no regrets in that family time that you would take, even for your marriage. communication, because a lot of times she says, you're always in your dang phone, or you're always doing this, and you know, you don't feel like I hear you, or we're not sitting somewhere together, like in it together. And those moments of just going and doing builds the relationship too.
Yes, that would be seizing the moment. I'm here with you now, right?
That leads into I.
Yes, I is for intentional living. So this comes back to just knowing what are your priorities and what are the things that matter most to you, and focus on those. Be intentional about that. Be intentional about the relationships, because relationships are really important in our life. Be intentional about like your goals and things that you like. Just know what your priorities are, and then focus, 80% of your time on that, instead of the world has a way of just swallowing us whole with the busyness of to and from work and commuting, and you got to take the kids to this and get groceries. Like, it just can swallow you whole if you're not intentional about laying out a plan for what you want to accomplish. You'll look back at our age, and we'll look back and say, what the heck did we do?
And it's intentional of living a life that you have no regrets, right?
Right.
And it's intentional that you come back and you seize the day, seize the moment type scenario. So you have to be intentional to do your life that way. That's why the I comes into. Let's run into T.
T is just simple, travel more.
Which leads into the other ones.
Yeah, they all work together.
Yep.
Maybe it's not. You're not going to have an RV, and you're not going to travel all the way to Glacier National Park. That's okay. Maybe you can travel 30 minutes away from your hometown. Or I think there's a lot of people that live close into a city and they never go explore their own city.
No, Kansas City is a prime example of that. We lived all our life in the southern area, and going to the Northland and seeing all the stuff up there, it was amazing to go to Parkville and things. And that was only a 35 to 45 minute jaunt, when there was hikes to do and things to see. And you don't
have to go far.
No.
You just make the memory. Go out, just even if it's just a day trip. It doesn't have to be expensive. Just travel and go see something. Get away from the TV and the electronics and just go.
And that leads into the intentionality of traveling and the intentionality of freaking. They all do connect together.
Yeah, they all connect together. So what about C?
C, chase the dream.
Chase the dream.
Okay, so here's what it is that you can be sitting in these moments, these small moments, but our life is so that we're stuck in routines. And unfortunately, a lot of us, including us, have gotten to a point where we were in such routines that we forgot what we would dream about doing. And your dreams will change. A dream is just that. It's a dream. It's a whiff of air until you become intentional about trying to do something with that, or intentional about how it can all work together. That would be like our YouTube channel. That is a dream of ours to share with you, and also a way to possibly fund some more excursions on what we're doing. It kind of all plays together. We have humongous dreams that incorporate a lot of you guys as well. But your dreams, your specific things that you want to do, a dream is just a dream until you start writing it down and trying to figure out, and you're like, man, I gave up dreams a long time ago, or I'm in my 70s or 80s or late 60s. Todd, what can I dream about? Well, when my mom passed, and Dad, I watched him waller, and he just was in so much hurt and pain, and he was that way for quite a few months. And I finally told him, I said, that's great, what's next? He goes, what do you mean, what's next? It's like, what's next, Pops? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What is it that you want? And that's a dream. Like, what is it? And he was like, I'd like to go see some things. So you have to have that intentionality of being able to give yourself permission to dream again. And I'm very happy for him to be able to do that. If you're in your younger years, right, in your older years, we're getting into that legacy playing where our dreams now incorporate our children and what they're going to do when we're gone, and how we're going to help our grandchildren. Those dreams tie into that. It depends on where you are in your status of life on where your dreams will change.
Well, I think that there's probably a lot of people out there that the life that you've lived maybe you need to write a book. Maybe you need to put those things down into paper. Like, there is experiences and wisdom within each person that maybe that's something you just need to share. Like, whatever your dream is, I think sometimes we just forget to keep looking and giving ourselves permission for that. So that's what the C is for chase the dream.
Don't be reckless and do stupid things. There's no reason to do that, but you have to give yourself permission to go, I wonder what we could accomplish, or what should we do as a couple. I mean, once you have some sort of a dream that you start putting forth together, then now we're on the same path. Whereas before, I was over here building a company, trying to do this. She's over here in the church world, working for the Lord. And anyone in church world knows how difficult that world is. But I'm just saying that now we're here. Well, what's our common purpose, our common dream, our common goal? So that's why Chase the Dream has popped in there.
Yes, and then for H, that is help others. And
that's the root.
I feel like there's nothing that feels better and fills your soul than being able to reach out and help somebody else. And that might just be encouraging words. It might be little random acts of kindness. It's just, if we can just be together and help each other with just little things. It doesn't have to be huge things, just little things. I think that just is very fulfilling. And so the whole purpose of Switch It Up is, we're not saying, hey, come do exactly what we're doing. We're saying, hey, this is a lifestyle. Switch is a lifestyle. Try to do these things. And if you can only focus on one, then only focus on one. Just choose one and say, okay, right now I'm just going to be more intentional with my day-to-day life so that I can start looking at some of the goals I have. Great. That's a great thing. Just focus on one. But we just wanted to say, hey, it's not about, look at the resources that you've been given and then just do something that's just switch it up just a little bit and do something with one of the acronyms of SWITCH. That's all we're saying. And
to help others, to me, I know it sounds goofy, you don't realize that your comments that you leave us, whether it be negative or positive or helpful or, hey, you should have done this, you have no idea how you have helped us. I know a lot of people say, man, your videos have really helped us, but no, it's the other way around. You have helped us tailor what's going on between the websites that need to be created and the Switch It Up adventures and the stickers and the apparel, and you guys, you've created all this. We started making videos and then you were like, well, what about this? And what about that? And some of the things that you have commented, that the big things that you're going to see us do in the future, it came from you. And so when we get to make those announcements, I'm really excited about it. But today she has a little announcement that she started working on.
In order to kind of just help you maybe remember what Switch is, because how are you going to remember all these different things, what Switch means? We just decided, well, let's put it on a shirt. So there is new apparel in the spread shop. And you can find, it's an easy way for Todd to put the link in this video. He might put it over here, down here. I don't know. He just puts it somewhere. But the easy thing for you to do would be to just go to our website, which is GoSwitchItUp.com.
Why wouldn't I just put that?
And you could do that. You put that there too. Or you could put a...
Yeah, just go. Yes.
Go to the website and then just click the merch tab and it'll take you right to that if you want to check out that shirt, just to say, hey, I'm going to live a Switch lifestyle. And it's not, don't have to do it all. Because focus on one thing. We've been
getting a lot of pictures of shirts and apparel that people have purchased. And I know it means something to you because it means something to us. I think it's cool. She spent a lot of time making this one and we thought it would be fun. On top of that, people were asking, there was these comments going on about, hey, I got a little S next to my name. And somebody's like, well, I got the bear. Those, if you see people in the comments that have little S's and bears.
Ooh, and the next one is a dinosaur.
Is it a dinosaur?
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah. I created these little emojis that go next to people's names when they join. That tracks, tells us in the comments, you've been with us for a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. So the emojis mean something. So when you get the bear, that's 2 months. The dinosaur will be 3 months. Then it goes into a little like crabs. I think there's a little red crab. Then we jump right up to Sasquatch, and then the very end will be Superman. That one takes a while. That's almost a year to get Superman.
That's what those little
that's
things
what the
are.
icons are from. Is from the join button that not everyone has to do. That was just our way because you guys asked for that. So hopefully we're giving you more content that you were requesting. But when we don't have very good signal, it makes it tough. So pretty much it. This has been a long video, but I think it's been good. They hung out. It was sofa time.
It's sofa time.
Anything else you want to add?
I can't think of anything.
Okay, well, I'll add that get ready because the next few videos are going to be Glacier National Park. Sheila's had some pretty fun things planned for us to do, and I'm looking forward to sharing that in probably a 2-part series after this video, so stay tuned to that. And then we're off to a big adventure. I don't want to give it away. It's already started to cause me stress and some anxiety. Sheila's already booked it, and yeah, stay tuned. So we're going to continue going. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. We really do love and appreciate all of you. And that's pretty much all I have to say, which is a lot of words. Lots of words. Don't I? Are you biting your tongue? Really?
I am.
Why are you biting? Is that it?
That's it.
Then are you going to say goodbye to them? No, you got to do this thing.
Your hand's bigger than mine. It works better.
Just do this. Say out. We're out.